playing it safe, nah, I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we laying the stars. I made it happen, the boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, that means quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on a sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
At my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody with, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy.
US Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hooli, keep it juicy before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious US Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Hall again on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They go play action with Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. That's the first thing they're trying to gain.
in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That ball was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, Rosie, you got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said football is roughly a pro-lay spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll dump this off to Cook. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on second down. Cousins finding Hockenson here on the out route. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he will have the Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The Vikings sit 4-7 now on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. And it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
This defense for the Jets, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, here's the option. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one. The wave swarmed him under.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Lots of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taken from just outside the 30.
Wow.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give left side to Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Zach Wilson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Let's go, man.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Open man is Thielen. Is complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing is Cousins. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on town. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, our Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. The gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
They go play action now. Wilson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Za'Darius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their...
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Ball again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first down, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down movement. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion comes the tight end left. On third down, Wilson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So that shows the end of the play that this defense has been looking for.
They hung in there. I think that's this game. It won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Cousins. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone now, Cousins. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. It's It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Joseph is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. It's an interesting quarter to take the three. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A great stop by D.J. Rodham to back the offense up on that play. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got...
Bro, chill, bro. Chill. Chill. You trying to fuck off my playoffs, bro. Chill. You trying so hard, bro. This shit is crazy.
Left, it's Hall.
Well, I hear all them buttons clacking.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
All right, that's a decent game there.
That boy trying to fuck my playoffs off, man.
So I wonder what the mindset is of this team. Do they want him?
I'm trying to go to the playoffs, bro. You tripping?
Make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They'll run with Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's fed in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up forward. This late in the game, Charles, and if you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game.
Let's go.
Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And he is going to have the Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Boy, trying to ruin my playoffs, man.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Wilson wants to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. The Jet passing game.
Let's fucking go, man.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. situations, they are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that.
Damn, boy, you almost fucked me this game. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I really wasn't expecting you to be that good when I seen your record. I thought it was gonna be an easy game. You ain't gonna lie, you came with it.
Give to Hall running right. And they're knocking on the door now.
Oh, you just picked this team up?
Take this to about the 10-yard line.
Oh, that makes sense.
Rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Option play, here's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Wilson. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about see.
GG, man.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
You gonna play the rest of the season with them boys or what?
For the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's going to get this across the 20. As
The Vikings really nice. The nigga that had him, he had to just be sorry. I said the Vikings nice. Whoever that nigga was that had him, he must have just sucked.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Off the play fake, Cousins rolling to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So
That was a tough game. Shit. Okay, Garrett Wilson upgrade. I'm going to the playoffs with these niggas, bro. Imagine I win a fucking Super Bowl with these niggas. I had 2 injuries though. That shit tough at this point of the season. Ooh, that nigga out for 6 weeks. My right tackle. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. 6 weeks. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Damn, he coming back like right around the playoffs. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Your boy already in the playoffs so far, you know what I'm saying? #1 seed. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the divisional round. Don't gotta play the first week of playoff. Division round, the AFC Championship, Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Jets, you know what I'm saying? First round bye type shit, because I'm smoking niggas. First round bye, you know what I'm saying? All these niggas next. Seahawks over there balling. Seahawks, Green Bay, Bucks doing good, Cowboys doing alright. All I gotta worry about is look like the Colts and the Browns are good. Colts and the Browns. I play the Bills again next week. They beat me last time. I gotta beat them again. He finna play New England, so he for sure finna win this week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Well, I don't feel like playing Madden no more. What should I stream, bro? I don't even feel like playing Madden. That boy got me on a 3-game lose streak. My shit look terrible.
Got sense, but they act no good. Side through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the